Yo, this club, I'm on Yuga Master. I'm going to be showing you some replays with Blue. I'm just kidding, Dark Magician. When I got to Master Rank with Blue Eyes, I just said, you know what? I'm just going to use Dark Magician again. And unfortunately, using Dark Magician again, I just realized that it's still not a great deck, even with Dragoon. It is a fun deck. I love Dark Magician and everything, but good God, it needs support like Blue Eyes. If something you do with Dark Magician like gets interrupted, you just pretty much can't do anything after that. And Soul Servant isn't that good unless you have Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl in your graveyard. And if you don't have Magician Souls, it's like, well, Soul Servant is kind of pointless right now. So yeah, it's a very fragile deck, unfortunately. Dragoon has carried. Like, if it wasn't for Dragoon, oh my god, Dark Magician would be like so below. And we lost Secret Village of the Spellcasters too, so... But you know, we have Dragoon at least, and Dragoon makes the deck so much better, but Predator Plant and Red Eyes Fusion can just get negated so easily. But no, Dragoon has been great. Like, if it wasn't for Dragoon, oof, but yeah, just Dark Magician needs new cards, honestly. I hate how some of the cards are so outdated, where they're just like, oh, you can only activate this once per turn. And then there's modern decks where spell cards, you can just keep activating them. Like, there's no limits. Like Sky Striker cards, you can just keep using the same spell cards. It's like, okay. And then Dark Magical Circle, you can only get Dark Magician monster or a spell that mentions Dark Magician, the male monster. It's like, it should be any monster, and it should be able to get timaeus too. I hate how timaeus, the Eye of Timaeus, the spell card, you can't search for it because it just means the name Dark Magician, not the male Dark Magician monster. It gets confusing. Maybe I summoned Dragoon. Was I going second? That was nice. Did I use Bestial or... Oh no, I used Super Polymerization and I screwed my fish opponent over. But yeah, a lot of these replays I am going second. Yes, I'm using Bestial with Dark Magician because it really helps against Fiendsmith and also Blue Eyes. But yeah, just... I haven't been having a great time with Dark Magician, unfortunately. It's pretty hard to rank up with. I'm going to be truthful. I'm not going to lie and say this is the best Dark Magician deck ever. Oh my god. No, it's very outdated. It's really outdated. Should I just put the Eye of Timaeus in my deck? Just one, even though I can't search for it. Hey, Anti-Spell Fragrance, which is really good in a Dark Magician deck. I could, because then if I have it, I can just target my Dark Magician and summon Dragoon. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to add Timaeus. Why not? If I start with it, I can pretty much summon any Dark Magician fusion, even Dragoon. And that's nice. So here I used Red Eyes Fusion. Then I used my effect to destroy Kashtira. And then I sent Dark Magician Girl to my graveyard just so I can use Soul Servant and draw 2 cards. Then I used it to get, yeah, that's really good. that's really good. I feel like Dark Magician has been, yeah, if only my opponent saw the trap cards in my hand, they would have left. Like, yeah, but, like, I don't know, for me, Dark Magician has been kind of better going second than first. It's weird, because when I go second, I get, like, you know, great hand traps and other stuff like that. But when I go first, I get nothing. Like, I'll start with, like, 3 Magician's Rods with 1 Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl, and then Magician's Rod gets negated, and it's like, well, that's pretty much it. GG. But yeah, that's my main issue with Dark Magician. I think it's just getting unlucky where I start with 3 Magician's Rods and I have Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl in my hand, and it's like, well, Magician's Souls. Did I say Magician's Rod? I meant Magician's Souls. Yeah, the duel before I meant Magician's Rod where I had 3, but in this case, it's like, yeah, I'll have like 3 Magician Souls and then Dark Magician Girl. It's like, well, that sucks because Magician Souls can summon Dark Magician or Girl from my deck when I send it to the graveyard, but they're in my hand, so I have that issue a lot with Dark Magician. And then I have Soul Servant and I can't do anything with it. Fiendsmith, oh boy. Wow, I won, really? It must have been because of skill drain. Oh, I think this was the Telements Fiendsmith player, where they just wanted to do like a Telements version, you know? But it was kind of risky, because if I had infinite permanence, which I did, I'm pretty sure I get it after, like, when it's my turn, then yeah, it's kind of, like, I don't know, it's kind of risky. It's like using Blue Eye Spirit Dragon's effect in your opponent's turn. It's kind of like that, you know? Sometimes you have to, though, but I don't know. What did I use? Ash Blossom. Is it this door? I'm not sure. Yeah, it is this door. Yeah, it is. So yeah, some duels are Duelist Cup, but I think after this one it's ranked duels. But yeah, just my main issue with Dark Magician is just starting with too many, like, just the same cards. 3 Magician's Rod, 3 Magician Souls, and then I'll have Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl there too, and it's just, like, I have 2 Called by the Graves, Crossout Designator, and stuff, but yeah. Protoplank gets negated a lot. So I used Infinite Permanence on Telements. And yeah, it's pretty much GG unless this face down is something useful. So I activated Dark Magical Circle, I found Soul Servant. Then my opponent played Duel. I'm like, that's cool, you know, I'm just gonna banish one of your monsters. Actually no, I risked it and said I'm gonna summon Dragoon. But if my opponent had infinite permanence, I would have lost. But anyway, yeah, my opponent left. I had Skill Drain and Soul Servant, so that's kind of cool, but still. Yeah, just my opponent had like infinite permanence. Oof, that would have been bad. I want to use Dark Magician. I'm still going to try and make it work, but it's just not good. With Blue Eyes, it's like you can get a lot of wins in, but Dark Magician, it's like something doesn't go well, like you don't get a great hand, it's just not that good. I usually don't use Maxi straight away unless, like, if I like my hand, I throw Maxi straight away, but if I don't like my hand too much, I kind of wait. But yeah, people are using Kashtira again. But here I decided to use Maxi because my opponent's going to special summon. I hate this spell card, man. Gets you this card to this card, and then that's when all this BS happens. So my opponent special summoned it. I drew another Dark Magician. That's my main issue with this deck. You just have the same shit in your hand. I have Magician Souls, which can get Dark Magician. I drew another Magician Souls. This is my main issue with Dark Magician. My god, man. I know it's a replay, but it's just annoying me. Jesus Christ. That's cool, like, whatever, man. My opponent went to do something, summoned Fiendsmith. And this is why I'm using Bestial, just to get rid of those dumb cards. So I fusion summoned Dragoon, Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. Activate my effect to destroy that and deal damage. And then I attacked. And attacked. I felt pretty comfortable because of Anti-Spell Fragrance and Red Eyes Dark Dragoon and Earthworm Jim. So I use Anti-Spell Fragrance. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it's GG. So my opponent summoned Diabell Star. I was thinking, should I negate it? I'm like, I should. Why not? Why not? Why not? Just do it. If my opponent wants to do some Fiendsmith BS in the graveyard, I'll just get rid of it. Earthworm Jim. Earthworm Jim! Kind of missed that show. End the game. But yeah, Blue Eyes, obviously with the new cards, it's like, yeah, you're gonna win a lot, you know, because it's consistent, the wins I get with Blue Eyes. But with Dark Magician, it's not so consistent. It's like win, win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, lose, win, win, lose. It's very fragile. So what did my opponent do? Yeah, I can't really do much here, and plus my opponent used Maxi. It's like, joke's on you, I can't even special summon anyway. But I got all these hand traps. I guess I found this duel funny. So my opponent used Heavy Storm, so I used Soul Servant before it got destroyed. to put Magician Souls at the top of my deck. So Heavy Storm destroyed it. Then my opponent, is using Fiendsmith with a Blue Eyes field, so I used Ash Blossom to negate that effect. Yeah, this duel was pretty awkward. It was so awkward. I was just like, okay, like, yeah, I don't know. Was it this duel? I don't know. This is the last replay. Did I mention that? So I summoned Dark Magician. And then I used Soul Servant to draw a card that my opponent used Ash Blossom. So I'm like, alright, you know what I want to do? I'm just going to do it. Why not? I Link summoned, that to I'm Duck to Predaplant. And I'm pretty sure my opponent could negate it. Yep. Forbidden Droplet. This duel was so weird, man. This duel was just, nothing was like, I don't know, just couldn't have like a whole turn. We just had all these negates. So I attacked my opponent, 250 damage. Ugh! It's like a mosquito bite on the life points. So my opponent couldn't do anything, and I was like, alright, I'll try this again. And my opponent couldn't negate it, so that was nice. So I summoned Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, and it was GG. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna add Timaeus. I feel like Timaeus could be great. Alright, so this is my Dark Magician deck. And that's the extra deck. I'll go slow, actually. I feel like I'm going too fast. I feel like Timaeus, the spell card, would be great because I pretty much have Dark Magician on the field all the time. So let me get Timaeus. There it is. Maybe I can just get rid of one Illusion of Chaos. Yeah, that looks good. Alright. I target Dark Magician with this, and hello, Red Eyes Dark Dragoon without Predaplant. I'll still use Predaplant if I have to, but yeah. The people that said to, like, Dragoon should not be unbanned in Master Duel, especially with Predaplant, you owe Dark Magician and Dragoon and all that an apology, because Dark Magician and Dragoon ain't doing shit in Master Duel right now. The meta is so different. Like, it's just, the meta is so crazy right now. Dragoon is not, like, just with Dragoon you have to discard a card, and that kind of hurts Dark Magician. You have to discard a card to negate, whereas a lot of decks don't have to discard a card. But Dragoon is good, don't get me wrong, just a lot of people are scarred, but Dark Magician is not that good these days. It hasn't been good for a while, and Dragoon is a great card, but a lot of other decks are more broken. So yeah, some of you owe Dragoon and Dark Magician, yeah, an apology. Like, do you see him running around destroying everything in Master Duel? No. I was trying to tell you all this whole time. Dragoon is not going to do much in Master Duel, and we got Predaplant too, and that made people very paranoid, but Dragoon ain't doing shit because all these other decks are so much more broken. Dragoon is just like whatever. Not whatever, but like just not as OP as you think it is because you're scarred from some YCS you had from like 2020 or something. Like, relax, man. Like, oh my god. But yeah, Dark Magician needs new support. And definitely a new card that says you don't have to discard a card with Dragoon to negate, because oof, that hurts Dark Magician a lot. Thanks for watching. I'll make another video using Timaeus because I'm curious now. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.